I fight fires all around me. I stay silent when I'm drowning. I never wanted you to notice. I always wanted to stay out of focus. It's me against myself. Feels like I'm on the wrong side. I feel like someone else watching from the outside. It's me against myself. Feels like I'm surrounded and I'm broken. I need someone to fix me. I don't know where to turn. I don't know how to tell you when everything falls apart and I'm afraid of losing what's left. Yeah, I'm afraid of me and what's next. Thoughts spin round in my head and I'm still catching my breath. Lately nothing makes sense at all, 'cause it's me against myself. Feels like I'm surrounded, but I don't ask for help, 'cause I feel like I can't win. It's me against myself. Feels like I'm on the wrong side and I'm broken. I need someone to fix me.
my body's moving to the beat. I love the way you're slowly getting close to me.
Alrighty folks, hope you guys are doing well today, because it is about time for us to get underway as we see 9 and Pera looking to face off here in a best of one, looking to be on the map of Anubis, and it should be a rather stellar matchup. Of course, this is round 32 of the open qualifier, and we're looking to see who's going to be able to make it into the round of 16, then the round of 8 to possibly make their way into that closed qualifier, because, well, it should be a heated affair out of both these squads. Now, as we do look at what the bracket has been shaping up to be, CSTV EN does have 2 streams for round of 32, round of 16, and round of 8. We'll be covering here on this channel the progression of 9 in Pera going up in round 16. Meanwhile, we'll be looking at the progression of Artcred and Godsent there on CSTV EN A stream. So please be sure to go check that stream out if you guys want to see the other action that is happening throughout the events. We are hosting 2 today. It's our first time doing so things might be a little bit more on the rocky side. Another thing to note, we are streaming to YouTube as well, doing a multi-stream for the first time since we're using a new software. At least I am here on the A stream. We can go ahead and broadcast to both. So if things look a little bit rocky, we may end the YouTube stream, but that's neither here nor there for you guys. But we should be looking to get this underway here in the next few minutes. Currently just waiting for IPs to be sent there by the side of ESCA. They're going to be looking to go ahead and throw us that information here in the next little bit as we wait for these 2 squads to get themselves into the server. Of course, if we do just take a quick look at these 2 teams of but 9 in Pera, this should be a fairly good matchup. 9 definitely going to be the side looking to try and win this out. They're definitely the favorites when it does, or the favorites when it comes down to it. So we're going to be looking at them trying to put up some good numbers. And if we just look at some statistics there on Ancient, they do have a 55% win rate for themselves. They're going to be looking to go ahead and put up some good damage into this one. Of course, Pera is going to be looking to fight up. 9 most recently have beat out both Sinners and looking for Org 13-8 in ESL Challenger League. So it's been a good look for them so far, especially when it comes to these officials ran by ESL. We're going to be looking at them to be on that right foot. Of course, they did lose most recently to Big. That was 13-0, being dropped out of their favor. So a bit of a brutal loss, but they have come back there in recent matches in the Tier 2 side to go ahead and put up some good numbers. Meanwhile, Pera, taking a quick look at them as I pull their statistics up here onto my monitor. They do have a 100% win rate there on Ancient. They've only had 1 match played. That was up against FTW for the win. They beat them out 13-11 previously. So really, this team not too practiced just yet, even though it is some older names. They did beat out FTW in another event 13-11, but of course, that's neither here nor there. That's just one event for themselves. So a bit of a rough way to go, but we're going to be looking forward to seeing what they're able to do. Anyways, chat, we still do have a bit of time before we do get underway. Currently waiting on IPs to be sent in the Discord, so we're going to throw it to a bit more of a break while we wait to get everything underway. So, folks, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a flash. We got this first match of the round of 32 coming up underway here in the next few minutes.
Body's moving to the beat. I love the way you're slowly getting close to me.
wish you'd call. Stuck inside a dream forever. Climb only to fall. I don't wanna bring you down, so I lock myself away. I told you I don't need your help, but now I wish you'd stay. I wish you'd stay. When the voices get too loud, you know you're all I think about. I don't wanna bring you down, so I lock myself away. I told you I don't need your help, but now I wish you'd stay. I don't wanna bring you down, so I lock myself away. I told you I don't need your help, but now I wish you'd stay. I wish you'd stay. I wish you'd stay.
Alrighty, so sorry about that. We are underway. I was having some client-side issues that I've got it sorted now. I apologize for the delay, but we are underway, and it's very quickly going the way of the 9, sitting themselves 3-0 there in the beginning. But of course, as we do come into the 4th round regulation, we do see the side of Pera getting things rolling for themselves, putting a first on the board. And now they're going to be looking to try and get things swinging really underway as we do move forward. So once again, apologies for missing the first 4 rounds, unsure what was going on, but it seems like we are all fine and dandy now. As we do see the server up on the screen, and we see a bit of a deco coming out of the side of 9 here in the beginning. Now, they have themselves that heal rifle to use. That's in the hands of Hades. He's going to need to come up in a big way and deal some big damage here. So he goes ahead, peeks on up. Ooh. I think he might have been spotted out there by Aaron, but I'm not too terribly sure. A little bit of utility, could have blinded him off the angle. We see Aaron go ahead and try and re-challenge. It doesn't work out for the time being, but he helps to back on off. We'll see the AWP go ahead and make its way up to fight off that angle. That's DGL holding on to that. As we see these players edging their way around oh so slowly for the time being. We see DGL go ahead and ring out for the first. Poria able to follow it up. Found a kill for himself. He backs off, not wanting to over-engage. Of course, still 3 players to be wary of. You got Key, you got Hades, and of course Goofy. Putting on to the remaining weaponry, and that AK could be something to be rather scared of for the time being. As we did see a bit of a drop looking to try and make some noise over here towards Canal. The bomb rotating slowly. It's not wanting to overplay it just yet. As we see these players making their way forward. Looking like they're going to engage over here towards that B site. There's a player already into connector. Vaporia and Camion. Go me the other 2 players to try and hold it off. As we see the pop out begin, flash comes through, they swing out, and the first shots ring through. Key able to start things off with a deagle. Of course, we do see Hades go ahead and get himself plant. Well, Goofy gets himself there into the connector. Key gets tagged on off, backs out, opting to play over here into connector. As we see Hades go ahead, sing out for 2, finding out this band through the smoke to get a double. Still unaware of this player of Aaron making his way up. The trade comes through, evening things back on out. Goofy makes his way up as he is the last man standing. Hades did fall. They're unaware of his position. He's got unable to STU, starts to sing out, but oh, the turn! DGL! Gonna be able to go ahead and finish things off. Gets the trade rank to close it out and puts a second on the board. That's a way to do it. Goes 2 and 3 here in the beginning. It was like the upset could have came through there for 9. They were extremely close to doing so, getting the bomb plant down, putting themselves into a decent post plant. And then the 2 through the smoke there by Hades was absolutely massive, but his teammates just not able to finish things off. Goofy had the chance, but just couldn't seem to correct a spray in time to keep it rolling into their favor. As they edge their way along, them and Sen go be there on the responding side. He's playing over here towards the plateau, not wanting to make too terribly much noise just yet. We'll see a swing come out, and MSN start to sing out. He goes ahead, finds out the first there, playing in the fire, in the flames. He's able to find himself a second. Of course, Goofy there on the trade, while all things are there on the trade. Well, as the deagle rings out with Hades nearly notching himself another. He gets a tag but no frag. Now the retake comes through. You see coming on close at hand, going ahead, finding out that first. That is Hades falling away. Flipping it all down to Timing Gazal to be eliminated as well by the AWP of DGL. As the defuse comes out, another round in the books, and the tie is on the board. Now as we get back underway, first full rifle round in the past few. Of course, it's 3-3, and we're going to be seeing 9 trying to go ahead, break this tie back into their favor here on the T side. Of course, this is a bit of a T-sided map, so getting things started off on a strong foot is rather important. They were able to do so, winning out the first 3, but all that momentum shifted away from them with Pera putting themselves at this tie. And now looking for the lead themselves, but Hades is able to start things off, but he falls immediately with DJL responding. As these players edge their way around, looking to try and get themselves out towards the site, we do see Goofy prepping his way over here towards A. Someone to note, or 2 players to note, is going to be Key and Timing Gazal. Poria there for the first elimination, though. I doubt they know about the second player, but with MSN having the read, it leaves it all down to the final man. That's Jacob. Seeing as the last man standing here. Unfortunately for him, he'll be gunned on out as well, and we see the final come on through there from Aaron. And Pera, keeping things rolling, puts a 4th on the board. They break the tie and gain the lead. Well, it's a bit of a Tech 9 round here for 9. Going ahead, putting another notch on your belt if you are the side. Pera is going to be a rather important feat. Of course, the upset potential is there, so you do have to be rather wary of these upgraded pistols. Not dealing with Glocks, or dealing with the Tech 9s for the most part, so Maybe a pop-out's the name of the game here for 9. They're just looking to see which side is the weakest and then start to make an explosion out towards it. But as we do see shots ring on through with Timing Gazal starting things off. Aaron was able to find out one, but refragged back. Starting to show a little bit of weakness over there towards mid, but of course that's quickly being taken up here by Poria, looking to fill up that gap. And as we have seen 9 shift away and shift through Canal, they're going to be looking to try and latch onto this B site. As the utility goes down, Goofy makes his way on up. Of course, shots ring through with him finding out the first. It's Camion being eliminated out, and right now there's a good chance here into it. Of course, Poria is there to start to deny. He gets himself a nice little double, but no more than that. He trades back down to even, and it's all down to MSN and DGL. MSN plays quickly, gets himself up towards side, but playing in the fire and the flames. He'll be eliminated. Maybe a bit too brazy there by him. It leaves it all down to the final man with 7 HP, and really the retake just not all too possible. If they advanced there through connector and allowed him to find a timing with a headshot or with an upshot, maybe the retake would be doable, but 9 going to be getting the upset off the back of a bit of a Tech 9 type of round to go ahead and tie things back up 4-4. Well, that's the way to do it if you're 9. It was looking like we could have seen the lead taken up there by the side of Pera and really started to run away with it. They were able to win out that previous round. This round would be the round of congestion. But as we do see this full rifle coming on through, we're into an important state once again. But the question is, how far are these guys going to be able to take it? Oh, DGL. Holding firm is looking for a shot, and ooh, Hades! Gonna be able to find the timing to find out the first. Of course, Goofy gets himself 2, cracking onto the sides and leaving it all down to Poria and Camion. And unfortunately here for them, I doubt they have a way into this. Of course, Poria is able to start things off, but no more than that. He tries to make his way over there towards the connector, but it's eliminated out immediately. And we're going to see the side of 9 go ahead and break this tie to put themselves at 5th, as a retake just isn't all too possible. What a shame for them. As we get back underway, we do see the rifles coming on through once again. There is a bit of an MP9 coming out here. It's out of MSN. Of course, his teammates on the up as well as the A1Ss. They're going to be looking to go ahead and try and rip and tear away at 9 to tie things back up. This is your T side. This is when you do want to do some good work. Edge your way around Jacob. Go ahead. Find out the first on Poria as the opener. As we do see him go ahead, follow it up with 1. DGL waits over here, most connected to try and find a kill. Hades gains 1 though. Oh, timing is all. Finds the timing. It's a gun down DGL, leaving it all into the hands of MSN. And MSN with the MP9. Well, it's not all too great. Of course, he's going to go ahead and try and retrieve himself an A1S. Will be able to do so. So he's got himself a weapon to carry over into that next while his teammates are going to be rather broke. But another round's going to be going the way. There of the side of 9, they break the tie, or rather, continue their lead, and put themselves up at 6. Now, looking for the conversion as well. Mesent just going to be holding back. Of course, he found out one of the hunters. I doubt we're going to see the rest of them come out. The economy is in a decent state. A couple players up at 4, 5, 6K, but they still do have one all the way down at 1,600. So, not really worth trying to afford up too terribly much.
Terrorists win.
Well, we are back underway, as we do see a bit of a deco having to come out outside of Pera. Things are in a bit of a rough state for them here on their CET side. This is where they need to go ahead and get things started off on the right foot. But as things have been rather declining for them. Going ahead, denying the half conversion for as long as you can, winning out the next 2, would allow you to have a tie coming in the second half, and allows you to start fresh, essentially. But we'll see if that's possible. As these players are edging their way around. We did see a bit of aggressive play coming out over here towards water and boats. He's able to get himself into that corner. Hiding away. I doubt he'll be spotted by Goofy, but ooh, they might come into confrontation here. We did see the first fights begin with Aaron starting things off, but of course DGL there on the trade, as we did see Hades and Goofy find out one each. It's all down to the final man of DGL. He's got himself a Kalashnikov in a 1v3. This just doesn't look too possible. And as he falls away into the grave, we see a 7th on the board and the half converted successfully. Full rifle round inbound, but will the side of Pera be able to go ahead, put this 5-7, which isn't too terrible of a half, or we're going to be seeing 9 with a demanding lead, up by 4 at 8-4. That is the question. Now, as we are rolling back underway, we see these players edging their way around. So far, playing slowly for the time being. Well, it's DGL. He's able to start things up, fighting out the man of Hades. That's a strong pick to get us rolling. But the problem is, the aggression coming out thing might be countered. Still, no one does. We'll see Goofy's trying to make his way over here towards the A site. He needs to win out the first fight. He'll be able to do so against Aaron. Moves into a 3v4. Starts to trade things down as Jacob finds one of the aggressors. Goofy's trying to weed players out of position, but so far it's not working out the greatest. Flashes himself, is forced back. Of course, there's a player towards heaven to deal with. That is MSN. There's a bit of utility is played out. HE goes down key. Starts to get tagged out. And ooh! Poria MSN. Finding out a kill. Each leaves all down to the final man. That's Jacob. Stuck here. A 1v3. Not much to do. We're going to be seeing an attempt at it as the final round of the half makes a bit of noise. Poria going to be hearing that. Ooh! Sees his teammate fall, but Poria is there for the closer. A bit of extra stats for the man, but nonetheless, we see 7-5 on the board with a lead. Going the way of 9, but Pera right on their heels. Just down by 2. Now, as we get underway, they start to pump their way on through. This is important here for the T side. They need to go ahead and start to look to possibly tie things up. And as Jacob and Key find out frags, MSN, Aaron able to find one each, leaves it down to the final two. Of course, a retake gonna be in the works here as Key and Timing Azar, the last two men standing, appearing their way on through. And as MSN and Camion is able to go ahead and rip them away. A sixth is on the board, and the side of Pera, just within one of tying things up. Could be able to put us 7-7. As we see them edging their way up. Looking to possibly play through mid here, get towards that A site. It is a gamble stack over towards B, so would be the right call. We see them making their way up towards that A site. Gonna be able to go ahead and latch onto it successfully, of course. Was a gamble stack for B. As Kemion goes ahead, rips off the head of Hades. Key makes his way up, finds himself a nice little trade. That's a frag, and a useful one at that. Meanwhile, we see DJL go ahead and find out one before he's eliminated. Right now, things bring trade down to even. An AK's been picked up, but I don't expect too terribly much more to happen. And as it's all down to the final man of timing, he'll back on off and look to try and carry over into the next. Nope. As we do swing underway. We see these players edging their way along. Looking to possibly get themselves over towards that B site. For the time being, we do see 9 rather spread. This is your full rifle round, an important one at that, but as we're at a bit of a tie, Pera has the chance to move forward, and as Hades and Goofy starts to shut them down, side of Pera are forced off for the time being. DGL, MSN, as well as Aaron being the last 3 remaining. Now, they could go ahead and go their way over there towards that A site. Seems like they'll start to play their way up. Also, Aaron makes his way forward. See him peer through, spots out one. Force back for the time being. He helps out of it for a minute, but is able to go ahead and find out that player towards Canals. Well, DJL will start to peer onto this A site. Spots one. Ooh, whiff shot. Goes for the second, wins it out though. Key is able to find out a kill for himself. He's tagged down. Oh! Timing! Rough, but he gets away. As we see him go ahead and give chase. Oh, the bomb is denied, and Hades is able to find them both. That will be all she wrote for that one, but my god, it was close. Now, as we get underway, Camion able to go ahead, find out one for himself. Is key. Gets a bit of a trade. They're edging their way along slowly but surely for the time being. See them looking to try and make their way up. Aaron. Possibly looking to go ahead and latch onto that B side. They got that initial entry. Did come out of Camion. See them make their way up. And start to swing out, of course. No one there on the receiving end. We did see one there to take fight, but unfortunately there for Goofy. It's found out immediately. It's left down to the final 3 players. It doesn't look like anything's all too possible for the time being. And it's Hades. Guns him down. That's going to be all she wrote for the round. I doubt a retakes to come out here. It's a 3v4. So wouldn't it be too terribly bad. But it would be a rough way to go. As we do see Jacob go ahead and find out one. Now, they put themselves in the realm of possibility, but the problem is the time is almost up. They're just looking to go ahead and see if they can find out the exits. If they're able to do that, that would be a good look. And as we see them back off successfully. Another round on the board. And Pera, go ahead and tie things up. Now, a much needed round could be won out there. Well, as we get things rolling once again. Pera in a winnable state. It's going to be looking to make their way on up. So far, it's been played slowly and cautiously. With just a bit of utility being played out. We'll see the side. Pera edge of the way along, looking to go over here towards that A side. 2 players there to hold it off. You're looking at timing Gasol as well as Key. Take that engagement. But as the utility is thrown, the force off for the time being, but re-peeking, we see MSN start things off. Finding up the first, we do see DGL trade it. Bringing it down to a 3-5, and I think safe call's already been made. Yeah, we'll be seeing these players go ahead. Back on off, save over what they can. That is a strong look there. As we do see things put at a 9th round on the board there for the side of Pera. Nicely done by them. Of course, the final man standing of Jacob is eliminated out. No up carried over, no rifles carried over, and the money in a rather drastic state. We're going to be looking to see if the side of Pera can go ahead and put themselves at double digits, or if the side of 9 are going to be able to start to make a comeback here into the future. Well, as we get back underway. We do see a bit of a deco coming on through. P250 for Goofy, as well as Key, but the side of Pera, they have the chance to go ahead and rack themselves a 10th. This is an incredibly important one to win. As we see them edging their way along. The first fights have come out, but it's traded out evenly. Hades was able to find out one, but of course Camion. Down the refrag. It's good for a fight there, and makes his way up looking for more. This bit of utility is dropped on down. We'll see them make their way over there towards A after going ahead, or B, after playing a bit of utility and shots over there towards mid, drawing away the fights, and that is the right call as we do see the trade come on through. Jacob, eliminate, Outs, and DGL following up, leaving it all down to the final two. And as it is in the Key's hands, finds out a first but not a second. That will be all she wrote. DGL able to go ahead and finish things off. Well, as we get underway, they play their way out over here towards the B side. The initial utility is taking fast, and Jacob's able to start things on. Of course, 10 minutes in, Emporia trained back and forth, but did see Emporia accidentally eliminate his teammates, and as we do see Aaron traded on out. Man, a very fast round, but a very brutal round for the side of Pera. They try and play with fire and fury in their veins. It's left all down until 1v3. He's going against Hades, Key, and Time Exal, and they start to swing. Time Exal able to find out one, goes ahead and puts a 9th on the board. There is, they finish it. Just 2 players remaining, but they take it nonetheless. That team kill was incredibly unfortunate. Time being as they play slowly, looking to go ahead and not use that over aggression that they did a moment ago. They put down a little bit of utility. Hades not able to take the fight just yet. Goes ahead, sees one peering on through and finds himself a kill. Hades able to double it up for himself. Puts the side of Pera in a rather precarious state. The bomb is down. It's going to be able to be picked back up pretty cleanly though. Poria grabs that. Oh, there is. So sorry about that. I'll fix that. As Aaron goes ahead, finds himself a nice little double. They go ahead, trade it back down to even in the realm of possibility. Now, something to note is Poria is playing quickly to get himself through mid. Is able to go ahead, cross cleanly towards that B side. Of course, over here in the connector, the fight out of Camion is going to be able to go ahead and bring it down all to Hades. Hades alone. He's into a 1v2. He's got himself that AWP. A Shiro sticker. On it as well, but has opted on out. Looks like we won't be seeing the tie here as we do see Pera go ahead, pull away with things, bringing themselves within 1. They're going to be looking to try and put themselves up at an 11th round on the board, and that would be best case scenario. And as we see in 11th, let's see. Do they go ahead and hit 12 as well? That's going to be the name of the game. That is going to be the question. Will Pera be able to move on? They would love to go ahead, hit 12 here. Find themselves this upset of a match. We'll look to try and move on to 13 as well. Round of 16 could be calling. But it also has half a mind to go the way of 9, as they are at 9. Trying to get themselves towards double digits, 11 and 12 themselves. As we see the initial aggression come on through. AG goes out. Swing doesn't come through. Aaron doesn't play off of that. Probably smart, as Enough was peering down his way. And as we see players edging their way around, Aaron waiting close over here towards Connector. Seeing AG go out. They don't spot anyone mid just yet. Key is over there towards Connector or towards B. But no one has fully committed to any of these fights. They're just teasing at it. Not wanting to overplay their welcome, not wanting to over-engage. And so far, it's rather smart. But the question is, will they be able to hold this B side? There are 2 players to hold things down. You're looking at 4 making their way up. 1 towards Connector, the other 3 towards A main. And as Goofy goes ahead, maybe plays a bit too aggressive. He gets the timing on the DGL to find out 1. Of course, the trade comes through. Leaving it all down to the final man of Jacob there on site. Jacob's got to come up in a big way. He's got himself a dream, a 1v4 to deal with. And these players are advancing quickly. Unfortunately for him, Aaron quickly guns him out, putting it down to the final 2. This time Gasol is gunned on down, most likely Hades to save up into the next and hope to have a rifle to use going forward. And there we go. That is 12.
Terrorists win.
Now, map points, match points. Here for the side of Pera, looking to try and move on over now. Nouns 9 to get themselves into the next stage of the bracket. Of course, round of 16 seems to be calling, but 9, they have the chance to go ahead and make themselves a bit of a run back. Will they be able to do it? Only time can tell. Full rifles inbound for both these squads, and up for Hades. And up for his opposing side of DGL as well. As they edge their way up. First shot rings out. Hades able to start things off. They play aggressive off of that Goofy. Able to find out a frag. Punches his way forward and find himself another cameo on there on the trade. Leaves it all down into a 2v4, and just like that, we see the side of Pera get ripped apart, leaving it into much more of a drastic state. Really, it comes down to Aaron. If Aaron can find out the fight here with timing is all, win that one out cleanly, get himself planted on the ground, things could look good. As he peeks his way forward, shots ring through, he gets the information, but so does the side of 9. They'll pivot off of that, knowing that the bomb is over there. Hades, unfortunately, going to be catching out Camion, leaves it all down to Aaron. As Aaron is alone. 1v4, no chance into it with 20 HP. That is going to be all she wrote for this one. And we're going to see double digits on the board here for 9. Going ahead, moving away from the namesake of a round. And Pera, going to fight another day to try and end it. They have money to buy up into the next round. It's going to be a little bit sketch. One of their players down to 850 is on the rougher side. Unfortunately for them, they didn't take away that many rifles away from 9. That would have been absolutely enormous for them going forward. But they weren't able to do that. We'll see Hades go ahead and close things out. Putting a side of 9 in double digits. Keeping themselves above water for the time being. Now, a bit of a timeout coming through as they think things out. Just thinking through what they can do going forward. Don't really blame them on this. As they try and figure a thing or two out. Well, taking a lengthy timeout. Oh, you guys want to see scoreboard? Here you go. We got plenty of time to do so. There you go. That should be the information that you need, I hope. Well, we're back underway. Of course, as we see them making their way around, they play quickly to get themselves into Canal. 2 players pretty deep into that. That's Aaron getting himself towards the smoke, while DGL holding down as well. Looks like ultimately they're going ahead for that A side. Of course, the player to watch out for there is going to be Timing Gazal. He needs to have some great timing. Him and Key going to be there to hold off the onslaught if it comes their way. As they opt out of that. Ooh! Molotov lands right on Aaron. He's tagged all the way down to 18. He survives for the time being. They re-flash Goofy. Not going to be able to find him. Allows him to go ahead and re-engage, but of course he is eliminated out. The problem is the bomb kind of stuck in the midst of no man's land. Is stuck down to Canal. MSN not able to retreat, not able to move forward. They're aware of him, and as you see Camion find out Goofy there in trade there with an HE. MSN. Uh-oh, there's 2 players coming up from your back, and his shots ring through. Foria's good for one, MSN for the other. MSN goes for the fight, not gonna be able to win it out, though. Hades guns him down. Of course, Boria there to trade things back, leaves it all down to Jacob. Last man standing, 1v2, trying to stay alive, trying to keep his team into this bracket. It could be done at the beginning of day 2. And as it is, Camion guns him on down, finishing things off. Pera will be moving forward. They will be able to go see what this next one's looking like. And very nicely done by them as they do close it out. Now, we are going to be looking to see what they can do coming up in the round of 16. That's where things are going to start to get a little bit more interesting once again. Hopefully, we'll have some good action. And as my cam absolutely lags, I apologize for that. But Pera, nicely done by them. Of course, now we're going to be looking forward to seeing what round of 16 looks like. There is other matches going on for the time being. And we will be throwing it to the B stream for just a second here on the stream. So you guys can watch that action as we do have Dutch on that cast. So while we wait for the next match to begin, we'll be back. We'll be taking a break, and I'll see you guys in a few.
Down low. We've barely got anything to work with. So Awkward, we said it before, or Drake Doto said it rather. They're shit, but they're back. And they're back hard. They're back great. And Godsend doesn't really know what to do. How to respond. And this tactical timeout gives us a little bit of time to get some things sorted. Pera Esports won against 9, 13-10. Pera Esports, the ex-lineup from Rubik, is now all of a sudden playing. Incredible to see them get that W. Sashi obviously won against KS. Aurora won against Ikla with a 13-6. So it's going to be Aurora taking on the winner from ESC versus Sync. And ESC is obviously Bondik and Edward. So they're still in that. They're currently 10-10. So who knows if ESC, who knows if Edward can show it up again. That man is been in the scene for so long. Aesthetic will obviously play versus the winner of this one. Alternate is still playing. They'll play versus Bomba. And they've got an OO Nation that's still playing against for the win. Partisan, which has been able to win against Astralis Talent. All of a sudden, that team is also making waves into the Breach one. They're currently playing against Inglorious, as they were able to win against Team Unity. Inglorious, never heard of them. Interesting. And Team Space is still playing versus the winner of Team Race. Forza won their match. They'll be playing versus Naida or Tusta. And Tusta looks like they're losing. They won against the Tropic yesterday in overtime. But now we'll see if that is going to be the case. Because they're so far losing. And they might lose versus the XTC Kiev core. Shuts out Beto and Ramp DSS. Allowed to get a triple. Inside of main. Or Vent, rather. Plopski's going to move up. Urslord might not be aware. This could be a freebie. He's going to look for the kill. Gets one. Invisible with the trade. So it's 9 to 10. It's an advantage. Indeed, for the side from Arcret. And Arcret is going to have quite a bit of wiggle room now with their economy. They have a safety net created for themselves. Godsen, the Swedish team, is really slowly but surely starting to lose ground. It really is a problematic situation. SAG is up ramp. Control towards outside, not necessarily there. Ryujin is up close. That could get a little interesting. This could get a little dicey. As Plopski might not be checking the Africa position. Allowed to get one. Allowed to get two. Ryujin shuts them down. He's found a triple. No way to get into outside. You have to check your corners. Godset making rookie mistakes. Whereas Arcred is only just taking it from them. And it sure is an awkward position. As Ryujin is going to get 4 kills in that round. Picks up an off and gets double digits on the board. For the side from Arcred. You gotta clear the corner. You gotta clear the silo. Or Africa, the way you can call it. And they did not. So they're paying the price for it. Technical pause. Gives us some time to see some of the matches. Alternate Zak still not done. They're going into overtime now with Fluffy Gangsters. So it's 12-12 in that game. Sync versus ESC is also still ongoing. It's now 11 to 10 in favor of the Sync team, which I expected to take that W, but would have been nice if we saw a victory right from Edward and Bondic. And also Naida, which has been able to get that W against Tustas, so that would have been an interesting game as well. And Naida yesterday getting the win against the Pera team. It was a really surprising one in my eyes, I think in lots of people's eyes. And now really up into HLTV as well with that lineup. It's all down to a 3-on-3. A spray. Oh, it's so awkward. Luckily, Ryujin is here. Arrive to try and shut it down. The push with just the pistols. Got sent losing more and more ground as time goes on. And Golden is the only one left to try and hold on. But it looks like Arcred might have just done enough to get themselves over the line towards 11. And 2 more to get themselves fully over the line in this best of 1 series. They need 2 more, Drake, to win. One more to get to match point, 1 more to win. I mean, I feel like this could be, and it should be an upset. It should be called an upset at least. Once the CTs are allowed to get that win and go over the Awkward is able to win over Godsend. But I feel like, and I felt like Awkward was a team that was able to deal with that upset. I think Awkward is one of the teams that I actually had on my list potentially going through. Sure, they're going to play against Aesthetic. Sure, they're going to play probably against Pompa.
I just wanna sleep forever. I wish you'd call. Stuck inside a dream forever. Climb only to fall. I don't wanna bring you down, so I lock myself away. I told you I don't need your help, but now I wish you'd stay. I wish you'd stay.
Alrighty, folks, we are back underway, looking to get into our second match of the day. Of course, it is Sashi and Pera facing on off. Both these teams able to come out of round 32 in a successful light. We're going to be looking to try and continue that on, and as MSN is able to go ahead and find out the first frag, we see Sashi starting to take some heat. Of course, these 5 players newly together for the most part. You don't see them all too much, but as we do see a fight come through with DGL winning out another, it leaves it all down to the final 2 towards the B side. Of course, it is Nuts to go ahead and ring up for 1, ring up for 2. He's good for a frag as well, and Nuts, my god, that's a way to do it. 4K with the dualies is able to go ahead and rack up some pain and rack up some damage and put a first on the bench. And, well, that's a way to do it if you are the side Sashi wanting to get things rolling underway in a strong way. Now, as we do get things rolling once again. See these players edging their way up, MSN. Ooh! Got a gun, gonna be gunned down first. Of course, this MP9 is absolutely shredding them to pieces. I thought MSN might have been able to get the frag onto him, but as he doesn't, things are a bit of a rough state. Still, more shots ring through, with Prime finding one and Nixon finding out the other. Now it's all down to the final men. DGL gonna be finished off as well. Another 4K up on the board, and we see the side of Sashi 2-0. Strong start for them. Well, as we do get things rolling once again. See these players edging the way along. And Aaron gonna be able to find out the first. Now, of course, this is a full AK round here by the side of Pera, and it's a very important one at that. I'm not going to be looking to really overplay things just yet. But they definitely want to start to put down a little bit of pressure towards each of these sites. Prime going to be looking to try and respond. He's waiting over there towards bathrooms. Well, his teammates, Isa, there to try and maybe grab himself 1 or 2 here. Shots ring through. Alright, able to follow it up. Leaves it down to the final 3. We can see speedily find himself 1. Eyes up there on the trade. Able to find a bit of a refrag, drops the Molotov down, trying to deny space. Poria still wants to challenge it. Ooh, timing! Gonna be a bit rough there. Poria there to finish things off. Puts a first on the board there for Pera Esports. It seems like they're gonna be able to get things rolling here and now. Now, as we get underway, we see this rifle round coming through. This should be a quick one to be picked up here. This is a bit of a gamble stack out of Sashi. It's not going to be netting all too much. They are chasing down the players that are over there towards ramp. DGL not going to overfight that. Camion will wait around the corner to try and find the people that are giving chase. As the shot rings out, they don't fully check him. That allows him to go ahead and single it out. Camion able to go ahead, gun down 2. Nixon and Isaac. A big finish off. Nut follows him into the grave. It's Prime on the opposite end of the map is eliminated. Now Speedy needs to be extremely speedy here with a Deagle. Try and net some frags. But as he's not, he'll be gunned on out and Camion. Guns him on down. Putting a second on the board. Now, things are looking to be a little bit hairy here for Sashi. They were able to get things started off on the right foot here on their CT side, but the question is, will they be able to continue it? The side of Pera, who won out the last match in a rather decent fashion against 9, are looking to go ahead and try and net themselves a third. The rifles in hand, it could be a difficult task. Sashi gonna be looking to try and put up a good defense. A lot of utility being thrown over here towards this B-side DGL. Ooh, timing. Is it going to be able to pop off a shot there with the yaw? And Speedy is able to get out of that position rather speedily at that. Now, this fight here with Nixon will be important, but unfortunately there, for him, Aaron. Now they gun him on down with easy Speedy, find out 1 DGL on the trade as Nut falls out. Not wanting to over-engage there. We see them playing cautiously and carefully around the server, not wanting to overdo things just yet. Well, as the R spread, we do see Prime go ahead and get himself an additional. Things look good for the side of Sashi as they equalize things out. They're still committed towards this D site here on the side of Pera. Isa gonna be waiting around the corner as his teammate Nut is eliminated. Of course. Ooh, DGL. Shows his position. South gets gunned down. Isa able to get off a couple of shots, but no more than that. MSN takes off his head, leaving it all down to Prime, and Prime backing off. Looks to carry over into the next.
Terrorists win.
Now, of course, as we did see the timeout come to a conclusion there. We'll see it come back underway. And up, it seems like it won't. Looks like we're going into a bit of a timeout, unfortunately. So might be a minute before before we start rolling again. Bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. And we're gonna be seeing the score reset 2-3, chat. So don't be too worried about it just yet. And yeah, we have a bit of a DC. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We will quickly throw it to a break while we wait for things to get back underway, so we'll see you guys in just a few moments.
blinds, could feel it in the air. This is just a waste of time, no one really cares. But then you came across my mind, got me out of there. So I went down to the river and swam till the panic was over. Yes, I went down to the river and watched all the heavy rain. I watched all the heavy feeling all the noise in here. It's becoming an ache. Pull me into calm and deep and take me out to the waves. 'Cause I feel like a waste of space, breathing in the air. But you hold me like I might just break, like you want me there. So I went down to the river and swam till the panic was over. Yes, I went down to the river and watched all the heavy rain. I watched all the heavy the desert in the sun, lost and I don't care. I'm feeling lighter, lighter. At the finish line, you can't cheat me now. Flying like a satellite, I'm so far away, can't get me back. You wanted to get in my mind, cloak and dagger, snakes and ladders. Thinking of the reason why it's always the weak ones who attack. You got nothing else in life, it's all that matters. Snakes and ladders. It's all that matters, snakes and ladders. How does it feel to fall now that you're in this alone? No more comfort, 'cause those days are over now. I've seen that side. Can't believe I let you wear me down. All the memories unwind, taking me higher, higher. Past the finish line, you can't cheat me now. Can't get me back. In my mind,
So sorry about that. Had some server side connection issues. Unfortunately, on my end, was a observer crash, which sucks. But they did get it fixed for us, so we are back underway. Anyways, sorry about the delay, but here we go once again. Of course, we have 3 players remaining over there towards that B side, as we do see the side of Pera looking to possibly make their way through Monster. They're going to have to deal with Nut along with Speedy. Currently, they're up by 4, but this rifle round is the chance here for Sashi to shut things down. And as we do see Nut Speedy and completely gun them all down, and leaves out all down to Aaron, who goes ahead and salvages it, putting it down into a 1v2 and possibly getting into the post plan as well. Of course, goes ahead, grabs a bit of utility, grabs the bomb, angles his way around. Now, player to be wary of, it's going to be Prime. Prime waiting in the corner. Looks for the engagement, but very quickly, Aaron guns him on down. Utility goes out over there towards Graffiti. That's going to push Nixon out of position. Makes his way to the right side, but does Aaron watch for that? Unfortunately, oh, he does, swinging wide. Gets off tags, but no frag. He goes ahead, fakes the plant, got the time to go ahead and commit it. 82 HP, a dream, no armor to use. Pops a flash, swings, and finds the final. Nicely done by him. That's going to be a 7 on the board. The half-converted Pera looking to move up into round of 8. Now, as we get underway. A bit of utility being tossed on out. Of course, just Deagles to use along with an M4, that hero rifle here in the hands of Prime. Needs to do so much work if they want to get themselves an upset. Of course, DGL does get spotted. Speedy backs on off, not wanting to over-engage. But AWP is something to be feared. But as we do see coming on, find out when the trade from Prime does come through. Ooh, timing. The Deagle might get a shot off onto the up, but as MSN guns down Speedy, it's all down to the final 2. Of course, Prime sitting there in a connector. And Nut rotating his way up is going to look to try and fight on sight. Well, as these players make their way up, Nut spots one, tries to go for a frag, won't be able to do so, drops off an angle, pumping down HG, of course. He receives one, but not for 2 times as much damage. But Prime not playing for the retake. Not just going for pressure. Looking to see if he can find out maybe 1 or 2 in an exit, or maybe 1 or 2 on site direct. Now, as we do see 1 get gunned down, that's not going to be able to carry over any sort of firepower into the next round. But of course, Prime looking to be able to. Goes ahead, finds out 1. That's MSN being eliminated. Prime goes ahead, hides himself away as an 8th is on the board, and it looks like he'll be able to survive. Now, as we get back underway, you see this rifle round coming on through, and it's a fairly important one at that. Sashi, they need to find themselves a couple of rounds here. If they aren't able to do so, it's going to be a brutal way to go. As a bit of utility is tossed out. We'll see them edging their way back along. Possibly looking to go over there towards that B site. Well, as we do see Poria looking for the entry. 2 players over here towards the right side is going to create a bit of a dicey situation. He starts to make his way up. First shot's ring through. Poria able to go ahead for 1. Nearly falls up on the second, but is traded out. We see DGL ring through, leaving it all down to Prime and Nixon. Nixon playing on site or by Graffiti. It's looking for 1. But as he isn't really in a situation where he can play to get himself onto the site, he goes to try and deny, but is eliminated out. DGL guns him down. And that's going to be all she wrote for it. Sashi, drop another. And that's going to be 9 on the board, within 1 of double digits here. For the side of Pera.
Terrorists win.
Now, we get rolling back on the way. Of course, Sashi gonna be attempting to put a 3rd on the board. They can put themselves 9 and 3. It's a decent look. It's definitely been a sluggish start for them. But as utility is tossed on out, Prime tries to go for a swing over there towards Fountain. Doesn't work out all too well. And as Nixon looks for a fight, he's gonna get the timing, but oh no! Not gonna have the spray control. Nope, we do see a bit of utility being tossed on out. We see Aaron find one. Nut. It's the trade in the midst of that, but unfortunately that leaves it all down to him. As his teammate Speedy was eliminated. We will see Nut. Go ahead and find out a quick kill. We do see Camion close things out. That'll be all she wrote. Double digits on the board there for Pera. Nope. Let's make their way around. Possibly looking to play their way up here through connector over here towards the A site. The T-sided Sashi really need to get onto the right start. Now, as we do see them making their way forward. Ooh, eyes up. Let me go ahead, find out DGL. Gets the initial with the P250. Now, we do see Aaron. Go ahead, get a bit of a trade there. Nut. It's good for one, but ooh, Nut. My God. Little swing through, finds a nice little kill, leaving it all down to Poria. And Emerson goes ahead, tries to start the salvaging, gets off a couple of attacks, no frags, but his teammate coming up the back line. I don't know about him, he just needs to stay alive here. Emerson is able to find out one. Poria plays slowly, goes ahead, gets one. That's a kill from long, of course, and we do see Nut retreat back with the P250. Tanked down, but not out of it just yet. He's got 26 HP, goes ahead, force plant. Prime plays slowly. Just has 11 bullets to use to his name now. Poria, he needs to clear this wide angle. Does! Finds out the frag. And the side of Pera put themselves up at 11.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Well, now, so do roll underway. DGL starts things off, finding out the first. Of course, Sashi. So far, able to put up a good fight here. Cutting down these players leaves it into a 2v2. Of course, Poria was good for one. We see them rotating their way up towards that A site. So that's where Bomb seems to be headed for the time being. Yeah, plenty of time to rotate around. Just a minute 13 on the clock. See a bit of aggression coming out of Camion. Gonna be able to find out Prime and leave it all down to the final man, of course. It's into the hands of Nixon. It's got himself a Galil to use. As he's into a 1v2, playing his way up. 56 HP to his name and the bomb in his hand. He's gonna look to edge his way up. Spots the player at Dice, guns him down. Camion is eliminated, but now we see Nixon. All the way at 26 HP. He's got time. He plays it. Doesn't force plant. And not being down yet. Gives Poria that information. As they go ahead and bide their time. Neither side wanting to over make a move just yet. We'll see him go ahead, force the plant down. Poria knows that this is where it's going to be. Ooh, timing's good, but Poria is able to go ahead and finish him off as there was a bit of an over-aggressive play to come through. And we see 12 on the board. The side of Pera running through Sashi. Hit map points, looking to go ahead and move on into round 8.
Counter-terrorists win.
Now, we get underway once again. It is a rifle round coming on through. Poria playing aggressive over here towards Connector. As we see the shots ring on through. Aaron for one, Poria for the other. But they trade it into their favor. But now the last 3 men standing of Nixon, Isa, and Prime being rather spread. We do see Nixon go ahead, take up some aggression over here towards Party. While the fight, DGL goes awry. Nixon gets the trade. Of course, we do see Poria frag it back. Taking it all down to Nixon, who's alone into a 1v3. Now, I think this might be where they go ahead and end it. This could be all she wrote. As Nixon makes his way along. Gearing down, he goes for a spike, doesn't win it out, and MSA closes it. That will be all she wrote. It's very nicely done. We see it go the way of the side of Pera. Able to quickly go ahead and defeat them all out and close things out. That's exactly what you like to see from this squad as they are looking to move into round of 8 now. Going in on a strong light as well, just running through it. They move on and move forward to play the winner of Aurora and Snike. Bit unfortunate, but it is what it is, and we'll see what they can do going forward. And well, as we do wait for the best of 3 to begin, which might be a while, we throw it to a bit of a break, and we'll see you guys in just a few. Hope you guys have enjoyed so far, though, because, well, a bit of a long day ahead of us as we do wait for the next match to begin here in just a second. Where is it? There it is.
Safety, but I'm just one of your prey. She's got a gun and a bag and she's waiting for you. She had some time to decide how she's gonna kill you. You can keep running, keep your eyes wide open, but you'll never see it coming. Oh yes. She's got a gun and a bag and she's waiting for you. You got scars deep enough to last. Heart full of broken glass, and I'm gonna paint it black. Oh, I got bruises I covered up. I've been used every time I loved. Nothing to lose when the devil comes. Oh, turn out the lights, we can turn them out, 'cause turn out the lights, we can burn them out, 'cause I know what's waiting, I know what it's made of, what it's made of. Come and take me closer to the edge now. If you think you can't love me, you can show me how to have a breakdown. If you're gonna touch me. I'm not afraid of the dark.